Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry to deprive you guys back home in Colorado of an extra 15 minutes of sleep as the game time got pushed to 7:15. I was working off the schedule that said 7 a.m. all the way back to the beginning, pre-tournament. So I was reading it when they didn't even have game assignments. So I guess last night, after they put together the game assignments, start time became 7:15. So we are now here and ready to go. A little bit of short sleep, playing against a really good Philadelphia Blazers squad who has run roughshod over their three opponents to the tune of 25 goals to 3. They come in as the 2 seed only because the deciding tiebreaker comes down to goals against first, and the top-rated team from the Valley Forge Colonials only gave up 1 goal in their 3 games. So they became the de facto 1 seed, and we get the Blazers as the 2 seed. So challenging teams to play today, and hoping we can come in sharp and play a solid, I think, defensively structured game. That's the goal. Play good defensive structure. Don't give up much. Let Easton Jones see the puck. And then find your scoring opportunities off that defensive work. I think one of the things that we saw yesterday was things got pretty wide open. And you saw lots of goals going in with an 8-6 final against the Junior Black Bears in a game that the Hawks saw themselves go down 3-0 before climbing back into it and ultimately advancing to this morning. So don't think you want to spot this team 3, considering they've only given up 3 the entire tournament. So I think we're going to have to take a much better defensive approach, and also stay composed if there is those times of adversity that you know you're going to face during games like this early in the season, and definitely as you get deeper into tournaments. You're going to face good hockey teams, and looks like the team speed should be matched pretty well. Just seeing them come out of the locker room. The Blazers look like they could blaze. Maybe their name is aptly correct. And the Hawks, we know one of our strengths is foot speed. So hopefully we'll be able to create that. Wouldn't say our strength in warm-up was putting the puck in the net. We missed the net a lot. But maybe they're just waking up. There's one that went about 4 foot wide, 2 foot over the top. Looking a little bit better, boys. Airmailed. Shoot low, D. Shoot low today. Here we go. So the horn sounds, and players are bringing them in as we're getting ready. Thanks again to Brad Ray for picking up the clock duties this morning. Appreciate him stepping in and doing his part to help out. It takes a village to run these things, and it's not that we have a ton of family in the area, but the fans we do have been huge support on all levels, both working behind the scenes, getting food, working the clock, working the scoreboards. Thanks again to Mr. Edelman, Mark Lee's dad. He flew up and has been helping out during the course of the weekend as well. Heidi, thanks for breaking him loose. Not that you're awake at this hour, probably watching, but to everyone else back in Denver that decided to turn this on, thanks for waking up early for the 5 a.m. start, and huge props and love to my parents who got up at least my mom, up at 4 to watch this game. So West Coast fans at a minimum, but I know equally invested with the rest of us. So here we go. Blazers look relaxed coming to their bench, looked relaxed coming in. Hawks, I want to say focused, not tentative. I think focused. That's what I want to see out of the Hawks. Here we go. Let's get after it. Boys are going to head to the ice. Try and get things going early with the Mahalik, Missick, and Spohn line. See if they can get off to a good start. Blazers step to the dot. Puck is down. Mahalik wins it back. Off a stick, deflected down. Blazer drives one middle, gets taken down. Puck goes far side, Missick. He ties it up in the corner. Good lead, but unfortunately gets in Mahalik's skates, and that allows Philly to pull it free. Blazers, though, unable to control, and Hawks get it up and out. Spohn walking on, fires a shot low, rebound, shot, save, coming across. Netminder gets a good push and slides over with a couple of shots on net right away. Offensive zone faceoff for the Hawks. Good faceoff win for the Blazers to throw it off. A body gets deflected in front. Spohn comes over to play it, chops it. Mahalik, great look out front. Oh man, again chipped on net and forces a cover, and we'll get a fresh line. Sexton will be coming. Pass it to Sexton. As I have him in the 50-50. Kids do. Look out. Pushing out. Here comes Blazers. Good step up there defensively. Gets thrown in the zone. Will Pollen coming back. Looks like he's moving okay. Going to watch Will a little bit after that knee contusion yesterday. But he looks like he's moving okay. Up the boards, chopped out of the air nicely by the Blazers. And then stepping across Pollen, able to get a piece. Good support, though, by Sexton covering. Just through as they clear that up to center ice. Ripley unable to control. Back on the far side. Floated in deep, rims around near side, coming across. Hawks seeing this second line coming from the Blazers. Good, smart play there defensively. And the D tries to jump the play, and that's something you'll have to watch for as the Blazers look to see what they have. That puck comes out front, picked off, taken by Sexton. Oh, take it yourself. Be selfish. No, of course not. He gives it up because he's a smart player. Backhand towards the net. There's a late hit. Wow, that was late. Puck comes off onto the far side. Maybe they just called it incidental contact thrown towards the net, but goes wide. Play continues in the offensive zone. Obviously, Tyson, no worse for wear. Halder, no worse for wear. As he accepted that hit, and Ash went ahead and stayed with it. Now there's a good chance. Mahalik comes right out. He walks around. Fakes the backhand pass, getting worked. He just held. Mugged, and there it is, the first call of the game. Power play chance drawn by Mahalik. Job, Ev. Dude's just freaking chomping on him, working him in the ribs. Looks like he got dinged in the ribs pretty good. Absolute hold. Arm around the waist, riding him into the boards. Hawks go to the power play at 14-23. Here's a look. Shot. Gloved up by the netminder for the Blazers. A good face-off win. An opportunity onto the stick of Spohn. He'll slide back to his point. Rich rims it around. That bangs high and down ice. Easton Jones comes out to play it. Plays that back around for Heersink. Heersink just pulls up, puts the brakes on, resets behind the cage. A little two-man forecheck on the PK. Look out. No, that's where you don't want to go. into the skate, thrown towards the net, turned aside, shot off the side of the net, Sexton back covering. Good forecheck pressure. They're aggressive, but that's where you can get opportunities. B-Rob walks on, fires into the glove, looking at that far side post. And a good glove and good eyes on the netminder. So both netminders sharp out of the gate. Hawks with a minute 13 of power play chance. Carmichael's out. One over to Missick. Missick chopped off his stick, off of Evan and into the bench. And he's going to say it's inside. He's going to say it's inside, that it was heading out of play already, even before it hit Evan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it stays in. That is the new rule. Take it. That's right. They change it. They change it. Pucks that go out of play stay in the zone, just like there's no penalty now for the goalie throwing it out. Missick in behind the net, gets that stripped off. Good sticks by the Blazers. Another good stick, and the Blazer with a breakout. Look out. Mahalik hustling back. Shot save made by Jones. And a shorthanded opportunity given up by the Hawks. So far, penalty kill's been better for the Blazers on chances than it has been for the Hawks. Pretty funny. There's an opportunity to get it up ice. Unfortunately, not able to control. Boy, the Blazers doing a great job. Hawks not exactly set up clean on this power play. They're staying on it. Mahalik able to recontrol, gives that one up for Ripley. Ripley works it in. Room going to wide. Waits, back across. Mahalik fires. Blocker save made. Down by the glove of Missick, but then knocked away by a Blazer stick. Carmichael collides. Puck is loose. Ripley trying to dig it out. Coming out of the box in one, and they got on time. Paul gets a pass over Missick, trying to split the D. Blazers cleaning things up as they are moving well. Missick tapped to himself. Here we go. Blazers break out. Players back. Good stick going wide. Shot across. Good tie up. Never got it as that pass came through the crease. That was the right look. Dovey knocks it down. Deflection out of the air. Comes down low, found by Jones. Those are always tough saves to make as that got deflected down. You can see the speed and the stick and the skill of the Blazers starting to come out here, especially with the energy they get from that penalty kill. Hawks are going to have to be mindful and play with poise, but also play with confidence. You're as good as this team. Just got to bring the energy. Dovey shot up in the air, gloved easily by Jones as he tracked it the whole way. With a fresh change here, Sexton line back out. 11:32 in the period. Will Paulin, after the face-off win, goes far side boards. Deflected through, chopped loose. Oh, he didn't give it up. Got to leave it there for him. Talk, boys, talk. Good opportunity for Cardenas. He knocks that free. Good job getting it loose for Ripley. Ripley stretches and goes far side. Shot blocked off the stick of Sexton, then thrown back down low. Comes around from behind the net. Paulin throws it. Shot towards the net. Sticked aside by the netminder off the stick of Cardenas. Nate jumping in. He goes to the corner to battle. Puck's down in the skate. Support comes from Sexton. Pulled loose by the Blazers, and they're going to get some room out to the near side. And then they look to stretch. Good read position by Andrew Ostad. He'll play that back out of the zone. Nate will forward it, and a good pickup by Sexton as he reads the chip. He wants to go through, too. He can't do it. Good defensive position. Racked up the far side boards. Good job by Will Paulin coming across. Oh, that was a shot that went hard off the glove there. and then a big hit gets put down, but the Hawks do get control. Ostad weathered that. Hawks come up, good pressure. Flipped in deep, heading back is Taylor. Tap behind the net, out of the netting. Taylor, nice little tap, gets it free. Hawks with control. Cross ice pass, finds room. Mahalik, cross ice pass again. Perfect area for Taylor coming up into play. He can't get through on the drag move, got to get back. Mahalik comes across, frees that up. This check by the Blazer player. Mahalik drags it down in the feet, loses it. Blazers get it back. Turned over on the stick of Taylor, blocked down low. Missick walks in behind, trying to go out front for Mahalik. Good stick by the Blazers. Defend that well. Hawks still keep it in briefly, then off a skate and out. Researching back there is Spone. Comes around for Fabrizio. He's got a hustle. He's got a man right on. He gets the body position he needs. Takes the puck. Off the backhand, go wide. And here comes Spone through the middle. Nope, that's not going to work. Blazers read that well. Good tap. What a stick. Mahalik wants to swing wide. He drags through. Hands that back off to Missick. Missick was kind of handcuffed, but Fabrizio's shot deflected off a skate or a stick and goes out wide. Never got through to the net. Dumped in deep. We'll get a partial change for the Blazers. The rest of them stay on. Look out front. Nice play defensively across by Spone. Tyson's been so solid all weekend. There's a shot that gets blocked off of a stick. Piercing smartly, wraps around behind, and then slips the man. That goes off a skate. There should be no icing there. That was kicked by a Blazer player. Blazers rocket that up into the screen and out of play. And we'll get a stoppage and a whistle face off at 8:15 of the first, as both teams have now settled in. I like the effort. I like the legs. Good speed. Both these teams have played 3 in the last 2 days. Hawks coming off a late one last night in a barn burner. So far, I like the energy. We'll see if we can keep it up for 3 periods. There's a steal. Gets it out front. Good stick by the Blazers. Prevents the opportunity. Oxley trying to create something there. Backhanded down low. B-Rob out of his reach. Cross comes Carmichael. Slows the man up, forces a turnover. Oxley centers, nobody home. Blazers breaking out. Look at their transition. They get 2 to 3 up quickly up the ice. Piercing with one on, gives up the puck. And then a quick shot, goes short side wide. Never on. No, turnover. Piercing sees the Blazer wrap around. Good pad save as he gets onto his post as Jonesy makes a stop. There's they're playing a body there. Dodged by Oxenrider. Still keeping it in. That goes wide. Now to the near side. Fabrizio with it. Hawks chip it, but not out. Got to know what you're doing. Stick the side there by Jones on a low shot. Hawks will take the icing and get a change. And that's good shift from the Blazers there. They kept steady offensive zone pressure. Easton Jones seeing the puck, though, stays at 7:08 of the period, 0-0. Mahalik wins it back, comes around the board. Spone takes a look, loses it, couldn't find it. Spone, good job getting that up and out. Fritz on the near side. He dumps that deep corner. They want that dump and chase. Look out. Loose pucks in front. You don't like those. Bouncing pucks, you don't want them to find one. They are on the puck hard. Mahalik just works it ahead. Backhanded, stays in the zone briefly. Through the middle, off the body, Missick taps it to himself, but he can't get through on the D. This is where long shifts are working. Definitely more rested here as team, or the Philly Blazers for sure. And that one goes through, never gets in on Jones. Well, that's going to be a penalty call? No, nothing. They're going to let this ride. Drop pass, Mahalik fires off the stick. And then out front, tapped again. There's the butt end, and goalie gives his stick props. That gets thrown in deep corner. So now you're starting to see the Blazer identity. They are a hard forechecking team. They want to get pucks deep. Hawks need to be smart on the defensive end. Seeing stuff like that. You can't stick handle. You got to get that puck off your stick as the pressure comes because they will lay the body. Look out! Big turnover. That's the stuff you can't have, boys. Wake up. Missick chops on it. Gets up ahead. Opportunity. Unable to find it is Ripley. And the Blazers want to transition. So hard to the net. Hawks looking a little frazzled right now. Just settle down, play your positions. Taylor on the far side. Good job getting to it. Cardenas over there. Sexton, that comes all the way through and out and down ice. Slowed up. Nate come in on pressure. Back off to the near side, Ripley. Good turnover created there by Sexton and Ripley, and then a good stick by the D to get it back out. Watch the middle. Shot. Whistles wide of the blocker. Now wrapping around. Good look from behind. Good poke check made by Sexton. Yeah, Blazers. A couple of really 2-3 good shifts in a row for the Blazers. Hawks need to find some steadiness here in their game. Offsides on net. They used to be icing all the way down, but instead we'll play on. Hawks get it ahead, flipped ahead. He's offsides as Sexton is a step early. Yeah, that's a delayed offsides. He should have been able to get on. That should have just been a hand up. Face off outside the zone. Did you guys get that on camera? Did you get that on mic audio? I just heard the ref say, my bad. Back through the middle, red and picked off. Thrown towards the net, turned aside. Missick fires, blocked down. Back up at the point, Fabrizio gives that one off. Missick couldn't control. Kovan sends it around the far side for the Blazers. Good work here on the near side board. Good challenge. Finds room at the point. I like it. Gristle into the belly of the netminder at 3:30. That's better. Much better.
Whether that's the arm of 3 or 4 good shifts.
Yeah. Had to stem the tide there. Just felt that ice kind of starting to tilt just a little, so he had to level that out. Blazers want to stretch it. Good read and pick off. Thrown back off onto the near wall. Marshall has to play that back. Through the middle, position, tipped on. Bounces over the stick of Jones. Good body position by Paulin. Up it comes. Back towards the net, blocker to side. Jones seeing it well, as we'll need when there's a chance to move it out. B-Rob pushing hard. He goes through. Accepts the check, gets it in deep. Good battle. Oh, just through the high point. I like that work. Carmichael's just digging on that puck. That gets through. Oxy comes up high. Fritz goes cross ice for the Blazers and back through the middle. That is the Blazer mantra. Just get pucks in deep. That's a good deflection. Hawks though with a little bit of room. B-Rob. The tape-to-tape pass. You don't want those turnovers in your own end. Good drag move. He's going to go out front. He's looking for it. That went through the crease and out to the near side. Throwing back out front. Shot goes up and into the glove. Luckily did not get good wood on that. Probably because of the stick of one of the Hawk defenders. But that swallowed up in the glove of Jones as Easton looks very focused in. early this morning. 2:13 left first period. 0-0. Mahalik wins that one back. Challenge on the near side boards. Blazers peel it out. Mahalik taps out ahead. Spone going. Mahalik. Oh, it gets into his skates. That's the pass we don't want. Got to make sure you play ahead. Pay attention. There we go. There it is. You got to hit him. Yeah. Spone through the legs. Doesn't get the shot. Good block by the Blazers D. Mahalik tips that back to the point. Off a stick, goes down low. Spone on it. He'll wheel out. Mahalik rips one. That had to sting. But he's still moving, this kid. Good job on the D. Lazovic blazing down, but turned aside by the skate. The Hawk D-man and down ice. Good play made. The Hawks have room. That gets sent back. That could be icing. No icing. It's going to go in on net. And Easton Jones will cover and get a whistle at 1:11. Get the completed change here as Sexton, Cardenas, and Ripley should be out. Sexton and Kelly will step to the dot here against each other. 1:11 of the period. Look out, turnover almost right in the scoring zone. That's one thing we don't want. Shot comes down from the point, fluttered into the glove of Jones. Face-off went towards the middle. Backhanded in low. Blazers right back on the forecheck. Far side, Nate tries to lift. Good strong stick from the Blazer forward. And then Nate gets it finally up and out. And it comes across. Deflection ends up on the stick of Ripley. Ripley's shot blocked as Blazers taking a few off the boot and off the shin. In behind, Sexton goes out front. Oh, trying to find Nate. Nate couldn't get the shot off on the one-timer. He was tied up. Sexton will flip that up in the air. Nate will bring it down, try and send it out front. Quick Blazer stick, but Nate battling right back. Puck goes far side. Are you going to come down here, Sink? Yeah, good read. Throws it right back towards the deep corner. Now trying to break middle. He'll throw that deep corner. Here comes the dump and chase again. Good support by Sexton. Comes up and gets up and out to center ice off the shin pad of Cardenas. So down in the corner again. Blazers right back on. Time expiring on the period. And we will go to the break at zeros in a pretty good first period. Shots felt fairly even, or maybe a tad in the favor of the Hawks. I'm not sure. We don't have the stat board up here, so I don't know. They're not getting shots up on the scoreboard. Brad's making sure he just gets the clock timing right and the penalties in. Oh, now he's putting shots up. And it currently is, look at that, 10-9, just barely in the favor of the Hawks. Exactly. A very, very even hockey game so far, and that's fun to see. I'd like to see us stay in this, see if we can generate our chances. Boy, the Blazers put good pressure on, though. They flow through the neutral zone and their forecheck. They're more than happy to dump and chase because they can chase. And I like that coaching style. They're very settled on their bench. Their coaches have a plan. They're constantly talking to their players. They're giving them encouragement, but they're keeping them focused. And that's kind of in these tight kind of games, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at who can exert their will, who can play their style, and which style can overcome the other, and who's going to make the first mistake. Well, we made a couple mistakes and got bailed out by Jonesy. And you could see right away that they were on it. And then, of course, we had a few steals in their end and created some chances, and their netminder was solid. So, Neville. Neville is the last name it looks like on the netminder. So, On to the second period. Hawks going left to right this period. It's like Joseph Oxenreiter came down for the game. Hawks win the faceoff. Quick movement. Flip. Kick down. Good pick off. Missick almost got tripped. Oh, he wanted to go across from Mahalik. That was a nice look, but D picked that off. Here's the second, the F2 back on. Beat by Hearsing. Off the stick of Blazer player. Mahalik kicks it through and up to the blue line. Blazers get control. They'll try and work the near side. Blazers play it down and in on the stick of Quinn. Shadowed there by Missick. Quinn gets all the way around for the backside. Now reverses. Missick lets him go. Hand it off right in front. As the D-man left the guy in front. That was a nice little deflection. Good job by Hearsing, pinning the man on the boards. Comes to the point for Marshall. He'll fire a shot wide, but it'll go off the glove of Jones, who wanted to get a freeze. Back underneath the feet. Couldn't find it. Missick and Mahalik unable to get the clear. That gets thrown through the crease and back out to the near side. Schaefer wants to walk around. He'll go to the looking for the cutter. Mahalik back in behind. There he goes. He gets that one off. Chip down. Oh, great job. That was offsides, offsides, offsides. Back out. Good job tapping by the D. Chopping at it. Missick can't get there as Stoll pulls it away. Hawks will get a partial change here. Missick's going to have to get to the bench. That one's going to come in on the netminder. He'll cover. That'll allow the change for Missick at 15:04 in a defensive zone faceoff. Hawks got trapped a little bit in their own end there. Didn't get the good clean exit that they wanted. Faceoff comes across. Ripley swings that side. Throws it in the middle. I like us to see if we can't take a page out of their book, get pucks deep. You know, that opportunity wasn't really there. There's one across the front. Ripley, quick shot. Blocked. Oh, man, he had the netminder a little out of position. But a good defensive play by the Blazers. Never got that shot on net. Good come across there by the forward pressure as Cardenas hard at it. Now one gets rimmed around. Sexton ties the man up. Pressure comes. Look out. Step up there by Ostad. Almost saw the man go behind, but a good back-checking work by Sexton and a good follow-up. Great puck support. Shot by Ripley. Backhand loose in the blue. Good step up at the point by Pollen. Playing strong right there. Attaboy, Will. Ripley. He got to it there, and he's still battling in behind. Now look at the numbers. Good poke check. Really nice D. Chipped up. Sexton gets it loose. It comes out of the zone. Ripped towards the net. Deep corner. Still offsides. Now it's clear. You got some room. Stretch pass. Chipped on. Very nice by Rips. That's a good play. Forecheck by Spone. Tyson just flying around. Picked off. Good read by Missick. And he gets knocked down. Spone couldn't find it. Missick is right back on the man. They'll try and go up the far side boards. Spone picks it off. Given free by D-man Taylor. CT couldn't get that one up and out. He steps up. Looking across. Look out. Good job covering. As there's a nice stick by Taylor. Still. Good read. Coming across. Oh, Mahalik had to get there. Getting caught again. Look out on the near side. Nice look. Good poke check by Taylor. Carson. Ooh, another whistling shot. That went up over the bar. Blazers really getting some pressure. And there's another nice save as the Blazers get in behind. Blazers all over it. Take your clear. And they do. That is just relentless pressure from that Blazer line as the Mahalik line, 2 shifts in a row, penned in their own end. 12:27 of the second. Shots are 12-10 in favor of the Hawks. Blazer pressure is impressive. Blazers stay with it. Fritz wants to go low, low to high. The D gets active. They run a block there. That's a nice play. Flipped up into the bench and out of play off the stick of Carter Ray. Keeping everybody honest on the bench there with the floating puck. Players don't seem to react, but the coaches flinch every time. They know what hard rubber does to somebody with no pads on. Faceoff goes off and out of the zone. Fritz is going to just try and send it back in. Oxenrider picks it up. Behind. Goes through the man at the point. This is where we got to connect better on our passes. Oxy picks up the loose. Trying to go back through. Finds Oxenrider. Gets poked though. That's where they're quick. Quick with the stick. Step up by Fabrizio. Knocked down off the body. Carmichael tries to chip it up. Blazers have no reason to deal with that. They just say, what a look. That goes up in the air, glove down by the Hawks and chipped away. What a play made off the glove of Heersink. And now he's up and out. Heersink walks it through the legs, backhanded behind the net, comes out to the near side. Oxenrider trying to peel it free, and he does. Oxy shot towards the center, picked off. That gets floated out of the zone through the middle. Hawks able to play it quickly to the far side. Rim send that down. You have guys frozen at the blue line. Send that around the boards. It's the simple play. If you notice, the Blazers make the simple play. Ash Halder gets that ahead. Trying to tip it free as Missick. Gives it off for Oxenrider. Oxy drops across far side. Pull 2 men on. Throws it towards the net. Blocker aside by the netminder. Ash trying to get on it. Just slips through him. Thrown in deep. He wants fresh bodies. Down in the zone. Bauman sends that in deep. This is the work. Simple work done by the Blazers, but effective. Hawks will finish up their change here. Watch through the middle. As they're trying to work across, they go up the far boards. 2 trailing. Heersink's there. Casually skates that one around. Heersink waits and regroups. 2 are going to be on. He finds Mahalik. Good work by Mahalik. Shot off the post. Oh, man. Mahalik hits another piece of the iron. That puck is going to be an opportunity. Backhanded across. Nice pass. Rip. Another shot. Blocked. And then knocked down. Mahalik rips one that goes off a skate and goes wide on the far side. This is a better shift for this line. Kept in. Good job by the Hawks. And then right back, gets rewarded. Fires one blocker down. And they keep it moving. Coming across. Mahalik just bodies the man into the boards. Thrown in deep behind. They're going to need their change. They got worked. Mahalik stays on his feet. Look out. You got to watch that. Oh, back check. Oh, that was a stick check and a half from behind, or that could have been a big chance. 2-on-1. Shot towards the net, gloved up and controlled by Jones at 8:47. Great shift, boys.
Yeah, that was great.
Good shift, Ev. Fire it. Hits the iron.
Again.
Man, again. Unbelievable. Sexton surveys, takes his draw. That's won by the Blazers. They dump it deep, not a surprise. There they go. Talk about a team that is true to their identity. They play hard. Nice clear out by the Hawks. That's a good transition and smart play for Cardenas to get it in deep. And he's the first one there. Look at that hustle, Nate. Oh, but then thrown through looking for a cutter. Couldn't find Ripley. Hersing's back. Stole. Ripley goes around 2. Sorry, that's Hirsing around 2. And then Hirsing fires into the glove. Good look for that top corner, oh. That was a good glove. Was that just like a casual glove save on a laser beam for the top right corner? That kid's good. Easy save. Just a can of corn. That's all. That one's for you, Johnny, back home. Shot towards the front. Nice win face off through, but good defensive positioning by the Blazers. And here they come. Out on the wide side. Puck thrown down in behind. Hawks tap it free. Sexton comes around. Backhands it up high. Glove down by Marshall. Throws it in low. Taylor. Nice little weave and gets it up and out. Cross ice pass. Nate right back through the middle. Sexton. Pay the man. No. Back off. Cardenas is knocked loose. He tries to dive and tap at it. Can't quite work. Oh, look at the drive. Oh, nice. Gotta love a pass that's behind a player because that one was gone. Did you see the foot speed on Sheeran?
He had one goal, and that was to go straight up the gut.
He was straight up the ice, and he was 3 feet behind Taylor before CT knew what was going on. I was like, man, that kid was hauling. 7:17, second period, 0-0 hockey game. Puck knocked loose and around. Good job by Will Pollen to get it ahead. Now tapped out of the zone. D's there for the Blazers. Now they want to transition. Offsides is Sheeran, the speedy. Face off outside the blue line of the Hawks zone. Hawks face off down, stays in, ripped deep corner, comes across the goal mouth, slowed up and covered by Jonesy. Pearson's back out. Face-off won by the Blazers. Throw it towards the net. Loose, not able to glove it. Tap free, though, by Mahalik. Shot back down low corner. Something the Blazers do. They keep it active in the offensive zone. Oh, we're going to get a hooking call that's going to go on the Hawks. And it looks like Missick might be heading to the box. Missick will find himself in the box. Hawks will be shorthanded here at 6:35 of the period. First power play opportunity for the Blazers. There's a good win and a quick clear. Nice job off the stick of Carmichael. Carmichael waits. Back across. Blazers played up the near side, taking some room. McGill, he'll pull back. Oh, almost read really well there by Oxy. Back in the middle, picked off and cleared out. Nice angle. Carms doing the job. Back through the middle. On the rush is Rush as he takes it down. Bodied in the corner by Fabrizio and Carmichael, 2-on-2. Usually you want the extra man since they do have him. Good work Watch it. Stay off, stay off, stay off. Just play the puck. There you go. Good job, Cam. That's loose. That should be rocketed around. And it gets out. Good job, Hawks, as they're starting to learn this icing thing during the PK. And after all these years of being forced to play the puck, here's Sink. Send it deep. No, you want to get it down. Good stick, good challenge by the Hawks. Nice step up there by Carmichael. And now some room. He should be able to fire that one down. And it gets all the way through. Turned aside by the netminder. Good shift so far by these penalty killers. 5:06, 30 seconds. Back up, Stoll. He wants to look across. Dovey goes down low. Back to Dovey at the point. He gets challenged there by B-Rob, picked off by Heersink. Heersink flips that one up and out. B-Rob rushing. He's going to force a cover, and he does. We'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. 7 seconds to kill, but I like that PK. Good work. Unable to get set up with the Blazers, just like we were unable to get set up on our power play as they killed the first one off very easily as well. Sexton wins that. Goes off on the far side boards, but taken away by the Blazers. Blazers with some room, come near side. Castelli through the middle, nice little feed. Sarver, another good foot speed there. He can skate. Sarver goes back up to the point, but it gets through everything and all the way down ice. Sexton is on. Good job by Sexton. Reads it, forces out to the corner. Oh, turned over? No, Ripley couldn't control. So thrown corner by Ostad and then touched up. Everybody touches up the offsides. Play continues. Nate coming on. Cardenas tries to poke that one free. Wanted to get that to Missick. Or excuse me, to Halder. Good step up by Paulin. Nice job, Will. Back up high. Onto the stick of Ripley. Good look off. Ostad off the side of the net. Back out front, Ripley. Oh, almost deflected that in. That one stays in off the stick and body of Paulin as well. Ash Halder trying to come up. That comes around, kept in by Ripley. He absorbs contact, gives it up for Ostad. Finally floated up and out by the Blazers. And the Blazers take an icing as the Hawks get their turn at putting pressure on. This is such a back and forth, even game. 3:20 of the second. Shots are 16-13 Hawks, but it's 0-0. Everyone's working today. This is a fun hockey game. Faceoff comes down. It's loose underneath. Can't get the shot off with B-Rob, and look at the quick transition. Fritz driving as they rim it around and deep. Back to play it. Oxenrider picks it up. He'll wait behind. Two are on right away. Comes off near side. Taylor. CT gets it stick checked. He has to retreat back. Play it around on the far side. Some room. Off the boards on the far side, but not out again. Blazers keep it in. These are the kinds of things that can get you hemmed in. And that's where you don't want to get trapped in your own zone. Carmichael. Good puck support by Taylor. Come on, CT. Fire it. Far side goes wide through the blue paint. Backhanded on by Carter Ray. Back in deep for Oxenrider. Oxy in the corner. Good support comes from Carmichael. Carms, though, couldn't control. Ray steps up. Poke free. Now that comes on the stick of Dunn. Great poke check at the blue line. And Hawks go the other way on the stick of Oxenrider. Oxy drives the front of the net. Backhand. Shot just short side wide. Knocked down and kept in the zone. Backhanded low. Unable to find it, but Taylor does. Find Oxy. Oh, give it up. Shot towards the net. Sticked up into the screen and out of play by the netminder. Thought Oxy was going to peel that one off and put it home behind him. 1:55 of the second. Couple of good shifts there. Hawks get two. Good looks. Boy, it's just a little give and take, battling back and forth. Love seeing this as we get deep here and now into the second period. Mahalik face off one back, shot towards the net, deflects up to the screen and out of play. Mahalik's face off, tied up. They try to rim it. Good job playing it at the point by Heersink. So confident that he knows what position he's in. Back behind. Far side, rims around Mahalik's there. He taps the man up. But Blazers, first one's on it. Shot, look out. I do not like that. You give up that angle, drifting through. That's swallowed up by Jones. As Jonesy makes another save. 1:31 left, second period. Hope our players are getting a lot of water in. Shot deflects off a stick and out of play. We'll redo it right there in the zone. 1:26 left in the period. Sexton out to the sideboards, backhanded behind. Heersink wisely lets the man go. Now he sees the opportunity and he jumps it. Heersink gets the man on his hip. Good back checking work by the Blazers. And Hawks on the forecheck there, forced the turnover. Good cross ice pass. That's really smartly played. Nate goes around one. Through the middle, in front. Oh, good stick by the Blazers. That could have been laying there. Look how hard they work. Sheeran just flying down, of course. Oh, such steady work from Heersink. Love watching him on the back end. Drop pass. No, you can't. You got to get it with intention there. You can't just leave it. You got to drop it with some mustard. Look out. McGill coming through. He goes wide. Shot off the butt end of the stick. And here we go. Sexton walks it on. Waits, gives it up. Halder comes on, throws it towards the net, off a skate. Ripley picks it up. He wants to play it back across. That gets deflected out of the zone. Holland with the room. Look out. That's where you have a challenge. Mahalik, nice stick. No, it's good. No, it's good. Mahalik takes it on. Oh, he gets taken down at the buzzer as he wanted to get back to the forehand and snap a shot off. And instead, we'll go to the third, 0-0. Two really entertaining periods of non-scoring hockey. Stark contrast to last night's 8-6 two-touchdown game. Seemed like there was a goal going in on every shift. Today, it's all about grinding. It's all about finding a small opening and two netminders that are playing great. And that means a third, tight third period. Get some water, boys. Drink up. Stay fresh. Keep those legs. Look. Blazers don't look winded at all. They look fresh. They are well conditioned. Hawks have definitely, I think, played more challenging games than the Blazers this trip. Blazers, of course, 25-3. They've had blowouts in every game. Hawks have had to work, but you know what? That's what you want. You want all year long. Makes you better, you know? Let's go. Stay focused, boys. Stay poised, boys. Stay poised. This is where you got to keep your feet moving. Keep skating. Keep your feet moving. You can draw calls, draw penalties. That's what you need. It's going to be that special teams chance that might be the difference maker. But it means keeping your feet moving in both directions. You know, you get lazy and don't move your feet, you can take that stick penalty, and next thing you know, you're staring shorthand in the face. So let's see what we got. I love it. We're in a third period exactly where we need it to be. Face-off is down. Couldn't find it. Gets thrown in deep. And the forecheck comes on Ostad. He reverses out of the corner. Pokes it ahead off the boards. Doesn't get through. Trying to get a clear. It's thrown right back towards the net, off the glove there of Jonesy, but cleaned up by the Hawks. They just get it out of the zone. Good stick deflection there. Ostad will have to come around this side. He gets bodied up. Good support by B-Rob. Chops it loose. Gets kicked to the far side. Look out. That's one that you want. And here we go. 2-on-1. Got to drive it. Oh, just out of his reach. Good puck support from B-Rob. He gets bodied up quick, but he holds. Step. Tap loose. Robertson still on the hunt here. Oh, and then they get out. Hustling back. Cross-ice pass out of the reach. And then blocked away. Good defensive play on the near side. Oh, nice reach by by Oxenrider. He'll whip it around. Cardenas will come across. Nate throws it towards the net. Sticked off the body by the netminder. Fritz, though, finds it. Recovers, sends it far side. And look out, a jump by Taylor. But luckily throws out at the line. Stole shot blocked. Boy, he is slippery. Oh, nice little backhand out by Taylor. Sarver with a nice stick knocks that down. Drag move, bodied up. It's out in front. Good kick away by Sexton. And then played back to him. Sexton waiting. He'll go wide. He gets around him. Walk in. Shot, save off the deflection. Love the pass. He centered that up. Sarver going wide. Castelli, poke check by Taylor. And then a good body. Nice hit. That is just good, solid hockey. And then poked out of the zone. Pucks. Coach wants pucks all the way down in the zone deep. He wants everything going 200 feet. Cross ice deflected out of the zone. 14-28. Pressure there, stolen by Missick. Oh, and then he loses an edge and goes down. Mahalik comes in support. He blows an edge and go down. Taken away by the Blazers. They go up through the middle. Gets through the D-man. Smartly back is Carter Ray. He's in a foot race. Just gets there. Good work by the Blazers as bodies come together. Carter Ray, look out, turned over, thrown out front. Save made by Jones. Wow, that was a good play by the Blazers as he just won a battle and gets it right out front on the sticks, directly on the forehand. And another save by Jonesy. 13:48 of the third period. Back to the point. Oh, hops through the D, man. That's that no ice make bounce that you hate to see for either side. Oh, there's a good stick, but couldn't quite find it. As Oxy wanted to pick that out of the air and take it in. Good tap, though. An opportunity to transition. I like the Hawks moving. Oh. Carms couldn't drag the foot. He tried to do a little left foot pirouette back, but offsides at the blue line at 13:25. Oxy's face-off comes down. Thrown into the zone, taken back by Fabrizio. Suture on the pressure. Fabrizio turns it over. Backhanded down low. Hawks need to find it. Good work by Heersink as he bodies the man off. What's the call? High stick. Got him on a high stick. And we're going to go on the power play. Heersink got one up underneath the bubble. 13:05, Hawks get the power play chance. That one stung him in the neck a little bit. He's going to the bench. I don't think he's cut. I think he just got him up beneath. Yeah, he doesn't look cut or anything, so he's good. Face off and a power play chance. See if a team's opportunity. Only been 2 penalties. This is the 3rd penalty of the game. No one's been able to get set up on their power play. Back in low, Carmichael. This comes around, picked up by Missick. He goes high. Jack down low corner, Ripley. Around it comes, Mahalik's there. Thrown down low, backhand. Oh, I want to see Carms just rip that high with the backhand, but he wanted to do a little touch pass down low for the cutter. Mahalik through the middle, settles it down. He gains the zone with Missick. Ooh, just a hair offsides. Just a hair. Face-off, won back by Sexton. Piercing goes down. Sexton comes across support. Look out. Just those blown edges on the snow. Look at this. 1-on-3 and Stoll. Man, finally laying down is Sexton to take that one away. Spohn quickly on, drops it off for Oxy. Oxy waits. He comes across high, hands that one back off. Piercing walks in, fires, just misses. He's had his shot. Sexton, floater. Oh, sauce pass gets off the stick of Spohn, and we got to regroup back at our own blue line. Piercing will wheel. He'll drive the middle. Piercing gains the time. Shot, whistles high. Spohn keeps it in. Down low, onto the stick. Out front, tapped. Oh, couldn't quite get it. That was another opportunity. I like this. Better setup on the power play. Shot swallowed up by the netminder. Absolutely much better power play movement and some chances there. Yeah. Oxy almost had one there. I think Heersing feels like he should have had one. That gets thrown off the boards. Heersing can't quite take it. Good skate. Ostad forced the man wide. He does. Gets just enough of him to slow him up. Puck up in the air. Walking out, rush, fires, stick to side there by Jonesy. Backhand to the man. Look out for the cutter. Oh, good read, but then not picked off. Blazevich goes down low for the Blazers and played around onto the near side. Touch pass doesn't get through. They're off. Oh, it's good. Played by us. Cross ice pass. Look out through the middle. Oxy back on. Hawks got to get smart. Oh, that pass was fortunate not to get on the stick. And the Blazers have numbers, and they have us a little out of sorts. Good job. Find it! Got to find that puck in close. Those are the ones you got to find. And they dodge a bullet right there. Good stick, good stick. And Jones finds the bouncing puck under the glove. .956 of the third in the 0-0 hockey game. Face-off is down. Hawks jump it out. B-Rob got some legs. Look at him go. Cuts middle. Backhand shot. Oh, no, that was a nice little pass. He tried to hit the cutter. Now we got to get back as they're quickly in transition. Look how hard they dig. Stoll especially. He moves. Back down low in behind Castelli. Castelli gets it poked off and comes up to the near side boards. There is just no quarter given by either of these teams. Hawks are flying, keeping pace the whole way. Good position, far side. Shot blocked as he lays down and sacrifices there. That goes up in the air behind Jones to the near side. There is no give here. Look out. Castelli's shot blocked. Find the loose puck. B-Rob comes up with it. He'll pull back out in the corner. Floater would be nice. That gets through onto the stick at center ice. Thrown in off the stick of Will Pollen. Back to play it. Thrown in behind. Pollen will gain a little room on the far side. Oh, he takes a big hit. That was a big hit, and he's down. Taking a second, catches breath, got a little bit off balance, took a high hit, but up in the chest, not a high hit in the head. That was just a good, clean hockey hit. Unfortunately, just kind of a little defenseless player. He just got into a spot where he had no, he's trying to make a play on the puck, and that's laying out. That's sacrificing for your team. Good job by Will Pollen. He'll snap back. Mahalik wins that back. Good slip move. Here's on the fly. Flips one up in the air. Glove down by Spone. Played off by the Blazers. Spone staying on it. I just love the way Spone's been playing. Fabrizio. Oh, fans on it. Go hard, go hard, go hard. Cross ice pass. Saved by Jones. What a play, and now we got a penalty call that's going to go on Fabrizio for a cross. And he goes for the cross check, and now a power play chance at 8:22 for the Blazers. Pollen right back out. Good job, Will. Sexton out there with B-Rob. 8:22. Cross-checking 2-minute minor. Puck goes down. One. Pollen tying it up in the corner. 2 men on him. Sexton trying to dig it out. Will, good job. Just working the puck in the corner. Good job, Will. Will right back on it. Now they finally pull it loose. Blazers come up high. Blazevich throws it. Deflection, pad save. Nice. And cleared out by Sexton and down ice. Good job. Good sequence there. Blazevich trying to bring it on. He gets challenged by Sexton. He hands that one back off as B-Rob keeps the pressure up high. Cross ice, looking for room. Shot, pad save made, cleared. No, he didn't get the clear on the body. Good poke, though. Cross ice, good give up for McGill. He fans on it. Those are sometimes even harder for the netminder. And then sent all the way down by Heersink. Fresh bodies come on for the Hawks. 7:07, 45 seconds left in the penalty. Quick feed up the boards, McGill. He pulls back. He goes high. Proud. Far side. I thought he was going to take the shot there. He was in the shooting zone. They get their men set up. Goes in back behind. Wants to go out front. Denied by Pollen. Wiggs back to the point. Fritz gives it down low. Now across the middle. Stick by the Hawks. Played out far side by CT. Taylor. Good idea, pin it in the back boards with 2 back there. They pull it loose, though. Pollen steps out in time. Shot towards the middle. Good job by Taylor. And then the Hawks get a clear. Perfect. Marshall trying to wheel and go far side. Back across ice, Fritz. He comes over, bangs one at the net, knocked down, never got through. Taylor with the block. And then a clear by the Hawks. And we're back to even. So that's going to be icing. I didn't realize that we already got Fabrizio out. That was a nice 2-minute kill there. Went quickly. Felt very quick compared to sometimes you're on the kill and it feels like it's 3 days. Shots now 22-20 on that power play. Good efforts by the Blazers as they overtake the Hawks in shots. Great shift there from Taylor. Rimmed around. Good job playing it up and out, but it floats a little deep. Marshall's back. He gets challenged by Missick. Tap play by Bauman. Rush goes across. Kelly pushed wide by Fabrizio. Back in behind, trying to go out front. Couldn't settle it. Mahalik comes across. Good job by the Hawks as Missick sneaks it loose and gets it up and out. Oh, Mahalik wanted that. Step up. Careful as Carter Ray sees numbers going the other way. They want to backhand it across. And here's an opportunity for the Hawks. Evan will be one-on-one. Oh, blocked it up high and held by the glove of the netminder at 5:17.
All right, it's our turn for the onslaught now.
Let's see if we can get an offensive pressure here from Sexton and company. Sexton wins it back. Nate's there, taps it to the point. Piercing throws it off a body. Nate comes across, kept in the zone. Thrown towards the net, gloved easily off the stick of Ostad. 5:06 left, third period. Shots should be even at 22. And it is. Face-off won by the Hawks. Ripley, cross ice. Shot, blocker, save made. It's loose. Rush coming out. He blows a tire and goes down. Good job by Ostad. Great angle there, Andrew. And then good support from Sexton back in the boards. Andrew pins it. 2-on-2 there. Castelli digs in for the Blazers, as does Colin Sexton, who comes out with it. Sexton floats one off the boards for Nate. Nate trying to find it. Backhanded, but it hits the legs. Nate gets it back. Get it deep, and he does. Floats it up in the air. Slowed up by the netminder. Winding through 4:23. Good read there by Ostad. It goes off a stick and into the bench out of play. Offensive zone face-off here for the Hawks. This should be Oxy and the boys coming, because they're going to grind. See if Carmichael can get something going again. He's been a goal-scoring wizard so far this season. Hat trick here in the tournament. There's the win. Shot towards the net by B-Rob. See, there was Carms trying to find it. Back behind. Blazers come near side. Flipped up. Good job keeping it in, but then banged out on a quick stick by Castelli. Smart play back. B-Rob controls with the boot, then gives it off for Paulin. Paulin flies up, goes around the boards. Back across, gets enough of a piece to slow it up. Kick back as the man lost his twig. And here we go. Stoll working wide. Stoll can't quite control. Now he's there. Paulin comes all the way across. Good aggressive play. Hustling back. Shot. What a save made off the shoulder by Easton Jones. Now another one from the point. Jones fires and scores. Oh, he couldn't find it in the glove, and that's a big goal for the Blazers. At 3:30, the loose rebound banged home. That's all right. Got to get one back, boys. Now they'll go into their little just prevent defense, and they'll tie it up. This is their kind of game. One goal gets home on Jonesy, and it's 1-0 with 3:30 left in the third. Face-off, one back by the Hawks. They need a quick response is what I think to get that energy. That goes through the middle. Missick unable to find it, but he taps it loose, flipped up in the air and out, as you're going to see a lot of defensive posture and a lot of deep pucks from the Blazers. Missick got a blast up ice. Got to go. 3:04, 3:03, grinding down. Hawks need a good shift here. They need a chance. Missick working the boards. Blazers trying to pull it loose. They do. Flipped ahead. Hawks got to get back. Watch the cutter. Good stick, Ev. Sponer. That was Spone. Ev picks it up, breaks it through. Now he's up ice. Good work, though. Quick feet from the Blazers. Nice read by Heersink. He gets knocked free off the puck. Look out on the far side. Look out, coming through. Spone and Mahalik came together. Fabrizio, that one goes off the noggin. 2:19. Here comes Spone up ice. They'll throw that deep. Hawks will change. 2:12. Clock winding down. Kick loose. That gets in deep. Deflected off of Will Pollen, so that's why it is no whistle and no stoppage. Flipped up in the air. Glove down. That should be a hand pass in the neutral zone. No. He hit it first. Good hustle, Will. No, not yet. He hit White first. Hard to see from there, but easy to see from up here. That was the correct call. 1:45 left. Watch Jonesy. See if we can get an offensive zone set up. If we can get an offensive zone face-off, then maybe we can get empty. We'll see. Here's Sink. We'll flip that in deep. On your horse, Colin. Wrestled around. Good read by Ripley. He controls. Hands that back off. Goes on the far side. Shot towards the net. Swallowed up by the netminder. Here's your 6-on-5 opportunity as we'll go empty and a timeout for the Hawks. So he gets to draw something up. And we're going to see empty net hockey here as the Hawks trail 1-0. Just outside, a minute left. Good hockey game.
It was a great game.
Yeah. That's just the timeout. That's just the timeout. That's all. You get a minute. That's all you get. Come on, trust Brad. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
This ought to be interesting. Talk about a dead even hockey game.
Right. Yeah.
Shots 25-24, one bounce, one puck that I know Jonesy thought he had his glove over and it just deflected out and, smartly in front, just whacking at it. That's all you got to. That's all you can do because he was engaged with one of our defensemen. He just gets a whack at it and it happens to squirt through the 5-hole. So minute 19 left. Hawks come out 6-on-5. Let's see what they can get.
Time for Mahalik to break the snake book.
Him or Sexton.
Yeah.
Would be a nice time. I just like to see Evan win this face-off. So big. And it's one back. Nice play by the Blazers. Rocketed around. Kept in by Fabrizio. Goes back down low. Hawks play it underneath. Mahalik crafts out front. Knocked at. Unable to find his miss it. But controlled by Mahalik. Off a stick, off a leg. Goes out to the far side. And they bang it out of the zone. Got to come back for it. Fabrizio back over. Look out. Okay. Settle. 54 seconds. Throwing off a stick. Come on, Hawks, get control. Got to get control there. That should be icing, and it is. 38.7. Come on, boys, create a chance. 38 seconds, down one. 6-on-5, empty net. Come on, Ev, win a face-off. Damn. Gotta have that. That goes into the netting. Oh, broken stick. Ripley comes. 34.4 left on the clock. Hawks in for a face-off. Got a little breather there. Tied up, thrown out of the zone. That's heading for the net, and it's in. Empty net goal. We didn't have anyone in center field there. We were aggressive, but our D, they didn't have anyone back in center field there. We were all up pressing in the play, and empty net goal at 26-6 puts this one away 2-0 for Philadelphia. The Blazers get the empty net trickler. That barely got across the line. Faceoff comes back. Taylor pulls up, absorbs the contact, gives that one off near side, unable to get it clear. 14 seconds left. Carson Ray, push it up, push it up, push it up. Plays it up on the near boards. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and that'll do it. And there you go, semifinal win for the Blazers. 2-0 over the Hawks in a really good hockey game. Hawks just didn't get the late bounce, the Blazers did. And they get a goal at 3 minutes left in the third after a hotly contested game. Hawks will be heading home. See you guys back in Denver. And thanks for tuning in, everybody, so early. Hawks go down 2-0 in the semis. Good weekend. We'll see you guys back at home. Give them a little view of the handshake line. And
I know.